Hey everybody, this is Strategic Command, World at War, Total Realism Project, TRP version 0.8.14a, Lothos versus Machiafish. I am Lothos, I am playing the Allies. This is turn 109. Let's see what he's doing. Barbarossa is I guess, still in the early stages. Ethiopia looked like the Axis were collapsing, and I was getting some fast advancements now. China's stabilized. There hasn't been really movement going on. I was thinking about trying to do another attack in the northern area to try to retake the fortification. Let me think here. Let's see. Libya, North Africa, there's nothing really going on. We have our ships moving into the northern area to protect the convoy system to the Russia. And basically the Battle of the Atlantic is going on, but very quietly. There's not much consistency going on in there. I think he's shifting here. It's one of the strategies that I taught him is when you start going into a defensive posture in China, just start bombing the mines because you have air superiority. So just bomb them to lower the amount of MPP they have. I mean, you can't advance, so you might as well lower their income. Every little bit counts. Now, one of the things you just saw is he attacked with the armored division first at Will Mill and then the rocket. You really should have done the rocket artillery first. Rocket artillery doesn't really do damage. Occasionally it will, very rare. But at least with, if you fire, you're always guaranteed the morale damage. So it would have probably helped the armor unit attacking, or could have potentially helped. So I think they get 25% morale damage. So the order on which you do things really makes a difference. And he's been learning quite a bit. Machiafish has come far along from like our previous first games and stuff. He's learned quite a bit. And I think part of it is when you play the base game, you don't, like I mentioned in previous videos, you don't really, the base game is just attack. You don't really care about combinations or anything. It's just the way it was designed. It's high speed. So I already had that discussion. So it's hard for people to then switch into an actual very detailed strategy type game. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get that city. Yep. There you go. Now that HQ's got to run away! But now he's within 2 hexes of Dnipropetrovsk, and you bet I will be blowing that down. The good thing is I believe the event fires in the beginning, so even if my units got damaged from blowing the dam, I can reinforce them right away. And it just makes sure that they don't, when they get their place, the hex, that the supply level is 0. Oh, we're back in China. Maybe he's got ambitions to try to get that other mine. And I'm going to leave that division right there because it's a stickler. The position that it's in, it really hampers the Finns' maneuverability if they want to move around and then try to basically attack that front line. So it's kind of like just poking the nose, or poking the eye, sorry. And sometimes you just got to do things like that. It's just to annoy your opponent. And the beautiful thing with the Russian, they play differently than all the other countries, is certain that all of their infantry-based, wholly infantry units are cheap. So you can afford to just say, you know, I'm just going to leave it there to just poke you in the eye, and if you kill it, I don't care because I can rebuild it really fast. Yeah, I will eventually invade Syria, just because I want the rail line to connect all the way from one side of the Middle East to the other. And here you go. Damn, it would hinder supplies in the area. You say yes, and Kherson will have 0. See, and you always want to say, I've seen players not say yes to this, and you really should. Because it will slow him down in that southern advance in Crimea as well. So let's blow the dam. Stalin called Soviet relations and Russia. If you say yes to this, a small fee temporary for one turn, you will get a temporary boost to morale for all Soviet units. Yeah, this is one of the new events that I added in. I actually stole this from my Hearts of Iron mod that I worked on like over 10 years ago. So it's just a small little boost. So we'll say yes. Helps morale on all your units. Alright, so Russia. We have a few reserves, not a bunch. There's going to be more coming. Yeah, let's put him there. Think about it. I don't know whether to run away or dig him in. What I do need is some guys here. And he is available. So we'll park him there. Not seeing anything going on over here, and I'm perfectly okay with that. But just in case. What can I purchase? 1, 2, 3. And let's do some upgrades. He's almost at that guy. These are all fine. He needs to be upgraded. I got time on him. Time. We got time on all these guys. Okay. So, detach, because I'm not going to be able to do it. Keep command of him. We will... he may go after that, and I may be able to couple of anti-aircraft shots against it. Upgrade him. Upgrade these two. Let me ground him. I don't want him to try to intercept or anything like that. If he was on the rail line, I would have railed him out, but he retreated in the wrong direction. So you know what? Let's do that. It forces him to spend time attacking him and killing him. And since he was at 6 supply, he will come back at discounted. There's no way. 1, 2. He'd have to wipe this guy out and then be able to attack, but he would only be able to attack me with this or this. 1. So I don't think he's gonna. And actually, he can't even attack me with this. It'd be 1, 2. Yeah. That's a good spot. Keeps a lot of people in the leadership, so we keep harassing him. This guy will now start digging in. So next turn I reinforce him, then upgrade him, and he will start to dig in. Just in case. Just in case. So close. So close. Alright, so let's see what else. I have a choice. Do I want to do research or want to purchase? And I think I want to purchase. He started Barbarossa early, so what I want is lots of units to coming out. I already have 2 more HQs coming, so I'm not in desperation for HQs. What I need is more land units. My next cheapest ones are the motorized units because they come in as a discount. 2 more coming now. So starting mid-July is when reinforcements will start coming in. Looks like almost on an every single turn basis. Let's just hope we get some more mobilization type events. Infantry Corps. That's a good spot for one, and the other one, I think they'll get another one to put it down there. So let's take a look over here. He's got a division down here. No supply. It's exactly what we were hoping for. Basically, it makes it easy to just wrap this up. Although he got his hits in. That hurt. I'll decide what I'm going to do with those planes in a little bit. Let's go to this thing. What is he doing here? Oh, let's do Iraq first. So we got a partisan point right here, and then they got the capital. Eventually I'm going to switch those with divisions. See, we got this Indian division as well that I want to send over there. I did not realize that this fighter was not attached to an HQ. I don't even need to upgrade my anti-aircraft. I was going to, but he's got nothing to attack me with. Carrier is ready. That's right. The UK had a lot of breakthroughs. Let's do that. It was the US as well. We need to get this stuff going. So that one. I'm sending these back so I can upgrade the anti-aircraft. Trust me, I know people are like, why are you spending all that money? When you start moving into this area, you're going to get hit with maritime bombers and everything. You want that anti-aircraft as high as possible. Let's take a peek over here, see what it's doing. There's nothing going on. I'm okay with that. Alright, so let's do some patrolling. This area here. Actually, I'm going to be sneaky and leave it one off. So that if he's got this sub on the line, he won't see me. Oops, that was a mistake. That's right, I wanted to transport some of these guys to North Africa as well. I think the mechanized division and the infantry division would be good. Oh, look at that. Isn't he trying to be sneaky? And I'm just short. All right, Slick. He didn't move. I'm wondering if he just forgot to move him. You always have to introduce some sort of randomness. Because if you get set on patterns, then you may miss things. Alright, so let's do the infantry division first. Drove right past the Spanish port. Yes, it's extremely risky. But I just don't have enough ships to start escorting all these guys around every once in a while. So sometimes you just gotta take the risk. Alright, so this round, I think the plan is to try to upgrade. And that's it. I am out of MPP. And I can't do anything about that. At least not till next round. Okay, so what do we got here? We're almost ready to start bombing again. And I had no MPP to build Indian and Australian units. Damn it. It's probably not a wise decision. Alright, so let's move these guys up. There is no danger, so it's perfectly okay. Alright, so our last bastion is China. Let's reinforce him. He'll start entrenching. We got, what do we got? A nationalist Chinese unit. We got these guys coming down still. He's trying to hold that fort line. Oh. That's right, let's flip the anti-aircraft. Get him out of the front line. Although he's pretty safe right there. He's not going to really attack him directly. He's entrenched 4, I believe. And he does provide anti-aircraft shots to there, for that corner. Although I like the freedom to move him around. In the southern area, the weather's going to start going bad soon. Okay, purchase. Production. He needs to move these guys back. They're starting to take attrition. So my thinking is with the Chinese, with everything starting to settle down, we're going to do a lot of research soon. Pumping a lot of things into research. All right. I wish I could push, but it ain't the right time yet. I need these troops to clean this up so that I can then swing them back up. And this is almost done. I think that he's got one division, this division here, and then he's got, I believe, he may have a division here or nothing, because I killed a garrison unit here, and I believe that garrison unit was Italian. I'd have to look at the previous videos, but I believe that garrison unit was Italian. So this capital may be completely open. So he may actually be, with the death of those two guys, he may be running back with this guy to just try to defend the capital. But we'll see. All right, diplomacy. Spain is not moving, which is good. We just want to keep it the status quo. Containment, 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 containment. All right, so we put the guy here, which is the main point. These two cities are irrelevant, really, because there's no rail line connecting to them. So there's really, as a Russian player, there's kind of no incentive to really garrison these guys, because as soon as the Germans take it, they're going to get knocked down to like a 1 or a 2. This is a major hub because it lets you get to Kursk and everything, so you want him to fight here. He's not going to reach all the way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The maximum he can get would be here. Unless yeah, and you can't force march. So I'll be able to upgrade him next round. And then he'll be entrenchment 1 next round. So I suspect we're going to be losing these. He'll die. Maybe one of these. He'll die. He'll die. We'll see. I don't think there's anything I can purchase for the French. Let's take a quick peek. And no, I need 225, so we got a ways to go. So with those two divisions going down there, I think my next move is the infantry corps. 2 infantry corps on armor, and probably this HQ. I think I am going to try to increase the British MPP. Oh, I got a destroyer right here. Forgot about him. Let's get back to the line. Okay. Senegal is a good chunk of change. I think it's like 10 MPP per turn, something like that. So it's definitely worth getting the convoy line. So if I can get that for the British, I may be able to get this then. I can use the HQ and run up to here and try to take that for the French to give them some extra MPP as well. Because of Free France can be helpful, even though they cannot research, but they can be quite helpful in giving you those extra units like the carrier, a couple of extra destroyers. Air power is really important. The fighter, not so much, because he really won't do too good to air. However, he works well with his good long range. You can plop him on one of these islands down here to keep an eye on the convoy points, and he does get it. I think he can do 1 damage to a sub. So if any of the German subs come within range of him, he can damage them. All right. So I think we are good. We are looking pretty safe for a while. Yep, I think we're good. Let's end this turn and then see what happens. The British need to worry about protecting Iceland by sending the first Prisoner Brigade there for San Diego. Approval. Sure, that sounds good. There you go, more mobilizing reserves. Finishing fortifications is always a good thing. That's kind of good. It makes my units cheaper by 5%. No convoy lines hit. And this is what I was talking about. See how minus 133 USSR, the British, all of a sudden, their production has taken a nosedive. And this is exactly the reason why I keep telling everybody that you need to build the Australian and the Indian units as much as you can between basically the fall of France and before Barbarossa starts, because now you're in a crunch. That's a lot of MPP to be lost. However, you have to lose it because the Russians need it. All right, everybody. That's it. Till next time. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think on strategies.